Okay, hello guys. We're kind of just gonna be hopping right into this. I probably should have started stream a little bit earlier, but it's a pal's debut stream. So that's really funky. We have a new member. They've been part of the SMP behind the scenes crew. But they've been invited to the act to be an actual member, so it's really cool, and they accepted, and this is their debut stream. So we're just here catching this perspective that I would suggest going to Thick Miser. I don't think I'm gonna really advertise this. I don't know. Not feeling up to it. I just want to get it. Boy, howdy. Yeah, I didn't think I was gonna stream today, but you know how it is. You know how it happens. If you pick up noises in the backgrounds, I do apologize. People are watching things. Okay. All right. All right. I'm back. Oh boy, you start Streamlabs in your. Oh, okay. Thanks, man. Okay. Ooh,
Thank you.
Oh, is that your, as Noxa would call it, spoon?
It is my spoon, yeah.
Very nice. I'm only 4 away from fully enchanting all the weapons of the game. But yeah,
Nice.
now that since they're not here right now, um, so I mean, good news and bad news ish, I guess. Good news is iffy. Yum's a traitor. Yum's been working with Athena, and they're working to act. They were trying to work to prevent Arzen from coming back, and they were working to. They're
Oh,
trying
hey there,
to.
Connor.
Oh,
Hello. Here, I brought you something back. One
oh,
for you.
What happened to you on the
One
way
for
out?
you.
Jesus Christ. Oh,
To
that's
me?
quite cute. Yeah.
Sorry, I didn't
oh,
eat breakfast.
oh! I see. I see. If you need food, there's food in the community farm.
Oh, well, now I'm a little bit fuller, so I have the book right here, and I put the books that you gave me back in their proper place.
All right.
All right. So this is volume 5 of some Fae mythology. Just came in yesterday. So, excuse me. Treatise on Classical Fairy Mythology, Chapter 5. Presented within is a surviving piece of literature from Lorwyn, the home of the fairy people and birthplace of its original lords and ladies of Fae. It was salvaged partially intact from a fire in the capital's libraries during the year 865 and seems to be part of a mythologized retelling of the origins of the rites of Ilmarith. And then here begins the story. The magpie cocked its head. Why should I tell you this, Lord of Lords? All life accepts that the great tragedy that will eventually their story must end and a new one begins.
Oh,
Such is the way of theater, King
I
of
see.
Kings. Endings and beginnings, over and over again. It made a circular gesture. Round and round we go. Where we stop? The magpie paused and giggled. Well, I'm certainly not telling. Our people are dying, or are you amused by that too? I need this knowledge, this power, the king all but cried in desperation. Only then can our world be calmed, our people saved from the brink. The magpie only smiled. The magpie whispered, leaning in close, as if sharing a secret. A story is supposed to have an ending, you know. Sometimes it is happy, sometimes it is not, but that glorious finality is always there. It snapped its fingers, and the king's mind exploded with color, knowledge, and memories seeping into his very core. We all have endings, but not you. No end for you, O supplicant mine. No grand finale. That is the price. I found it
Oh,
very interesting.
That sounds like immortality.
Perhaps.
hmm.
I mean, it is mythologicized, so you could see it any way you fit.
Yeah,
Yeah, but
a
every
whole
myth
ass
has a bit of
bird
truth.
blew up a guy's mind with
That's true.
with fruitiness.
Well, I mean,
With-
a whole ass bird is also a cleric. We know one of those, so I don't think it's too far outside of the realm.
I mean, everything's based off of some sort of reality, whether it be warped or not.
Exactly. On that we agree.
I wish
I wish it was a bird.
Mood.
So is the
I like
magpie
birds.
not a bird? It sounds like a
Maybe.
bird.
I mean, it could be a title.
Like an overzealous elytrian.
No, it's not. Ooh.
Maybe. I have no idea, honestly.
It sounds like Jod might.
Interesting bit of
Maybe.
old folklore, I suppose.
Yeah. I love me a good folklore.
Hmm.
Yeah. But I also made sure to write your name down on my desk quick, just in case I forget to rewrite your return ticket.
Hmm.
Yes. Ignore the problem, and it'll just go away. That's not how those things work, but sure.
I mean,
if you say so, I guess.
he's been around longer than me, so maybe that's a smart idea. Just never show.
Fair enough. One can hope.
Either way, it's a fun story.
It's interesting. That's a lot of power.
There's a lot of power.
But you said you were looking for a house, right? Not that I'm gonna
Well, I
help you
mean,
find
I
one,
need
but like
to-
I'm sure
I need
someone
to-
will.
Build a house, perhaps, or just some sort of settlement nearby, so I can
Fair
keep
enough.
an eye on things.
There's the city back that way. There's some houses and hills out that way. I think DC had mentioned some plains and a few other locations.
Yeah, roughly in that direction, and in that direction, there's open plains with plenty of space to build yourself a nice place.
I think I may try and make something over there. I mean, I don't really know the terrain, so I'll have to figure it out one way or another.
Yeah, over there's a lot of forest, and beyond the forest is a rather large ocean. Yeah, I don't know. I have a friend who lives there. Well, technically two, since they're roommates. But other than that, yeah, no one really lives out there anymore.
All right. Well, I guess I could go over there. Do you mind showing me the way so I don't get lost? It's like I said, it's been a while.
Yeah, sure. Yeah.
Unless you have other things to attend to.
Not
Are you
really.
feeling up to it, CZ?
Yeah, no, I can do it. Yeah, it's fine. It's good.
Unless you wanted to talk with John about what we had been discussing before.
Oh, yeah,
Yeah, I can,
how about you go on
propose.
ahead and I'll maybe like meet you at the tree or something?
All right. I'll get
I'll
something from
accompany
the
them,
community
I
farm
got
and
it.
I'll go over there.
Yeah.
It's
Oh,
all
yeah.
good if you need to
Yeah.
talk about things.
No, I just don't like people. Come on.
Okay.
Okay. So, okay. Um, hey, yeah, as I was saying before, Yum's a traitor. Yum's working with Athena. He apparently has been since before the revival took place.
Yeah, but we can head over this way.
You ready? Stay Barry.
Uh, and as you can see, things didn't go so well when I found out. Yeah, his house isn't any better. Um, but I mean, it's good that nobody knows where Urzen's at. Right now, I guess. I mean, that means that Yum definitely doesn't know where Urzen's at, so Yum can't try and stop them from remembering things. Why did you make it? Like, what was it? What was its purpose? Jeez, who would need a prison that bad? Oh, I see. I see, I see. Well, things can be predictable, but he's not around. I need to collapse the tunnel I made from the post office to it because from the post office to Pretty. Because as far as I know, they're somewhere close to Pretty. I just don't know where they are. Mm-hmm. Definitely need to find them before Calder can. And at least try and explain some things to them. So that when Calder does show up, it's not just a bombshell dropped on them and they not knowing what to do. Mm-hmm. Yeah, we haven't seen anyone near Pretty, so that's definitely good. Yeah. I can get searching as soon as I can. Mhm. Mhm. Well that's good. That'll at least buy us some time. Yeah, that's true. I'm just working on moving things out that I can search for them.
Knock knock.
Hi Scribble.
Hi.
Um yeah, like I was just telling Judd, Yum's a traitor if you see Yum. And if you see Yum and Arzen together, make sure they're not together. Get Yum away from. I know Arzen really doesn't like Yum, and I think some of that's lingering from Limbo.
I think that's,
Um,
yeah, accurate.
so while Arzen will be on guard around them, just if you see Yum around Arzen, get him away from them.
I mean, I can try.
All right, that's all I can ask. You know your best.
Sure.
Um, yeah. That's all I really have to say. How's the librarian?
Librarian's fine. They're set up amongst some trees to the left of Stixie's place. They're quite close. They're across the river from Stixie.
I see.
Yeah.
Yeah. Mm. I'm not sure how much company they'll get. I think Stixie and Ginny are some of the last people that actually live at Spawn.
I mean, that's fair enough. It seems like they're both out quite frequently as well, though
Yeah.
Jeannie stops by my place every once in a while.
Mm-hmm.
I'm sure they'll stop by and visit as well.
Mm-hmm.
Interesting, though. I've never met a committed librarian in such a way that they would go out to find the books.
Yeah.
Odd.
I definitely should have returned those sooner.
That's fair.
Yeah.
We
Hmm?
we talked about Yum being a traitor. Can we talk about why this looks the way it does? Was that part of that, or was that
Y-
something else?
That was part of the finding out process. I can't believe my fucking chimney's still intact.
These books you guys have gave way to the.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, a lot of. I mean, not much luck I had with those books, or maybe I just wasn't looking at them right. Um,
Yeah,
history isn't exactly my strong suit. Calder would kill anyone with
with
those
the
outside the
books
library.
or with the artifact.
Oh, I think the books. Yeah,
Both, I
that's
guess.
the thing. I don't think they're gonna find some of their books because Yum also had a lot of them,
Oof.
and Yum's house didn't. Yum's house is arguably probably a little bit worse than mine.
Well, if Yum was any sort of prepared, he probably would have taken the books with him.
Mm. Yeah, I don't think they were expecting this. Caldor is very aware of this place right now. Hmm. And they're deafened. Um, yeah. Yeah, Yem's place might have might have gotten a little bit worse treatment
Fair
than
enough.
mine. Yeah. It's just a
Well,
bit
fair
of,
enough, I imagine.
as far as I know, after your scribble,
My
artisan
stunt?
loose and some.
What was my stunt? What did I do?
Did you do something?
I don't know. I mean, I do a lot of things on the daily. I didn't think any of them qualified as stunts. I'm a court member. I can feel the magic. I simply don't know what you're talking about.
Are you doing some funky stuff, scribble?
I would never.
Gasp.
Look, if you want to talk about it, maybe we should talk about the mist. You and I can have that conversation another day, mate. We don't have to have that conversation here. You're not gonna like the results of it. Hey, look, I'm not a god anymore.
Is there
Yeah, no,
any?
I noticed, but you
Is
also work for Calidors.
Since you know just about everything about it, couldn't you ask for help from the other gods for the whole powers part? Mm, mm-hmm. Yeah.
The fact still remains. That is an interesting point, though, Stacey. Why not ask the other gods for help? They're meant to be all powerful and things.
Are they unable to do it because they didn't create it? Uh,
Hmm.
I see. I see.
What about like Aeon or what are the other ones?
I think Aeon's thing is time.
Why not rewind time to a point where you were less mortal? That's a time thing, right?
I don't know. I don't know. I'm not a time. I don't know. I don't know a lot about
He's
time.
like a wet paper rag, though. He doesn't have any creativity. He'd probably fuck it up.
I don't know. I remember. I've never met the guy. I think it's
I haven't met him either. I just have
I think
opinions.
it's the one god out of all of them we haven't interacted with. Well, except for Yum, apparently he's interacted with them.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's interesting. Did that one go as well as the Athena thing did?
Person outside me could visit. I really don't want to go into that.
Who might that be?
I mean, if the magpie. I mean, if the magpie knows how to stop it, and we're unable to stop it since you're no longer a god, wouldn't it be a good idea reaching out to?
Yeah, unless it's a terrible way. Like, what if it makes your memories worse? Or if it, like, I don't know, you, like, lose a limb or something? I don't know, what could be worse than that? I'm trying to think of a terrible thing that would offset having god powers. There's not a lot, admittedly.
I mean, world destruction.
Oh yeah, that would be bad. That would be bad too. You know, the world imploding. Yep, that's on the
Mm-hmm.
list. keep expecting to see them like I
See them like scurrying around.
Yeah, that's why I keep looking back.
They like to play with it. I don't think we're good players for that. Oh, are they one of those types?
Yeah, that sounds about right.
Hmm.
I mean, if they're as old as you say they are, mortals kind of go out the window at a certain point. You've done everything, and now you just get to play, right?
Hmm. Hmm. I mean, I don't know. I'm just saying it's not like we have much other option. I mean, we don't really have a plan right now except be happy. That's
I don't think that's a plan. I'm not known for being happy, and the moment that my place is getting worse.
I am
Don't
known
think
for
it's
being
just the
happy and
people.
it's at my place.
You have had a falling out with Yum, and I can understand why it's showed up at your place.
Hmm.
I don't know why the hell it's at mine. I'm doing pretty well, because you and I are great. Alec and I are great.
Well, apparently according to Jod, you did some magic stuff.
That was there before anyone
Maybe
claimed to hear an
convincing.
explosion at my place, alright?
Maybe convince Athena and Arson to help you out here. They're still linked to this. I am not asking. I do not want to ask anything from Athena. Maybe
I mean,
it'd be better if getting Arson's memory back.
if
I'm
you're just
absolutely
getting Artisan's
asking
memory
nothing of
back to
Athena.
help them with if you're working on getting Artisan's memory back just so they can help you with a problem, I don't know if that's gonna end well.
I think it's part of it because I want their memories back because I mean they should have their memories. They should remember their child.
I think so too. Did anyone mention to them that they have a child, by the way?
I mean you did. You brought up Artoria.
I did, but I
And
did, yeah, I was just
no,
going to
no,
see if
I
anyone
did.
else had broached that.
They came around to my place and asked, and I informed them.
Okay. I apologize. I just sort of thought that they knew already, and
I want to,
they didn't.
yeah, I want to find them. Yeah, even if like the memories you're getting back was less than this than you guys. I mean, yeah,
Then
but
the two of us?
they like,
Yeah.
but you were like traumatized into doing it. I don't know. I don't want to traumatize Artisan into getting their memories back.
Um, you know, I don't think trauma should be associated with it, but their memories are traumatizing, so there's not a way to skirt that, really.
I don't know. There's definitely got to be some other ways. Like, if something I mentioned Artisan before, maybe we like bring out their favorite foods. A bunch of different soups.
I mean, it would be an interesting way to do it.
I don't know, cause
Typically, memory is linked to sensory effects, so if you take them to places they know, they may well remember things themselves as well.
I don't know. I'm just saying maybe there's just a less traumatic way of doing it.
Maybe.
Yeah, because I mean, from what I heard, they kind of like punched you in the face, uh, proverbially.
Me?
Not you. Stixie,
I don't
Artisan,
remember.
Genie, Pixel.
Oh, John, got it. Okay.
Yeah,
I'm on the same
yeah,
page.
yeah,
Yep.
no. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's what people say when it's not fine.
Mm.
Y'all are a bunch of liars, and you're bad at it.
Says the person who apparently hasn't messed with magic but is.
I haven't. You know what happened? Because I don't.
Hashtag trustworthy. Jibby, what? Athena, trustworthy? You're so right, hell
Hey.
yeah.
I'm just out here taking my dog on a walk. Besides an artifact burning into? What do you mean, no magic? I don't know, dude. I don't know what to tell you.
I don't know. You do magic stuff. did you mess with
I do.
did you mess with any did you like mess with anything and didn't realize it was an artifact?
Mm, I mean, I don't think so. Nothing that qualifies. I mean, I was upgrading my equipment to netherite, but that's not magical.
Hmm. Hmm. I don't know, man.
What,
Judd's kind of
I
the
mean, what
expert on
use
these
would I have
things.
it? What use would I have for anything like that, right? Like artifacts change you on a base level. Why would I need that? I'm perfect the way that I am. Can't lie to your creator. I can do what I want, and I do it all the time.
Wait, when did artifacts change you on a base level?
On accident, like Pixel had mentioned that like he handled his too much and it changed his origin.
I thought it
Some of
was
them can do
Gaia that
that,
did
yeah.
that. So.
Did Gaia do that? I thought it was the artifact.
No, because I think, wasn't it? I'm pretty sure it was Gaia who did that to all the world travelers.
Interesting.
Gaia can, but also
Okay,
artifacts.
yeah, I thought
I
I had heard it
see.
was from the artifacts as well.
I see. I see.
That's interesting. I didn't know the mist could do that.
Hmm.
How do you know the mist can do that?
Uh. Yeah.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah.
I remember. Sorry, not reading the book. Do not remember.
Hmm.
Brain is sometimes too full.
Yeah, a lot has happened, and then we're suddenly getting downtime, and I guess everyone's processing all of the excitement of the past couple months.
Fair. Well, I mean, I can hang around if you want, but I'm
Mm.
still on a walk with my dog, so else asks. Look,
Sorry.
no one's asking you to cover. Well, I'm sure some people. Yeah. We've got to do something about it. It's getting worse.
Yeah, yeah. I mean, if we're not going to contact this magpie, and we're absolutely not working with Athena.
I could talk with Athena if it makes you uncomfortable.
I don't want to talk to Athena because Athena has ulterior motives, and one of their main ones is anything bad for artisans. So no, I don't want to. I don't want interaction with Athena.
I mean, fair, but also,
Hmm.
who wouldn't have
It's
survived?
very, it's very, it is very true. It is very true.
Fair,
Lots of shenanigans.
fair.
I don't think this is
If
something that can be as well covered up, though.
no,
At
not so
the
easily.
post office is kind of it's a government building,
It's a little bit
so
fucked.
there has to be an explanation for this, and I don't think I could rebuild it fast enough before any guards noticed.
Ugh, official
Yeah.
reports. Um, did Yum try to blow you up while you were inside of it, or why?
No,
Why did the
I was in the actual town while it happened.
why blow up the building?
Uh, retaliation probably, honestly.
All right, so,
Uh,
sure.
yeah.
We should
Uh,
have tea sometime, DC. I feel like we need to catch up on some things.
yeah, tea would be nice. Tea would be nice. I need to have tea with artisans. But so much tea, spilling the tea.
Fair. We can have like cake instead or some shit or pie. God, I love pie.
Yeah. Yeah. I don't know. I usually do spilling tea stuff with Musi, but Musi's been busy with TV.
That's fair. What's going on with tea?
No, just adventuring and stuff, and just hanging out with TV. Musi's really taken a shine to them.
Good. Sometimes I worry about tea. They, in the end, I'll buy or the nether. I'll buy. I had
We'll
no one to worry about. Now I have a list.
I do have some goons looking around. And I have people in pretty keeping an eye out.
Well, if anyone had some of Artisan's blood, I could try on them, and we could find out where they are.
Nope. I don't typically
Well,
keep my friend's blood.
I'm just saying, sometimes you acquire it. If you really want to know where they are.
Their house is
Their
gone.
house is gone.
Yeah. Yeah, it is. Bed. Yeah.
Well, that's about the extent of help I can offer.
Mm-hmm.
If it becomes an issue, I can, I don't know, flag a little bit and we'll see what happens, but you know them better than I do.
Yeah. Hey, I'll see if there's info in the castle. Alright. Yeah, just want to have a conversation. At least make them aware of what's happened to them and what's been going on, even if they can't remember it.
Yeah, that's fair. I mean, I think you can tell them all you want at the end of the day, but they really have to work on
Yeah.
remembering things.
Hey Scribble, can I just, like, take it to the side and ask you a question really quick? Just a little one. It's
Sure.
it's nothing too big, I guess. I don't know.
Just don't want to ask it in front of Jod.
I don't know. Are we friends?
I don't know. I think friendship happens on different levels. Do you want to be friends?
I mean, I like considering a lot of people my friends, even if they don't me necessarily. So yeah, I'd like to be friends.
I mean, sure. I don't have too many.
Mhm.
I don't know what it all entails, but we can be if you want. I
I
feel like that means there's
all
a
I
couple
know
things you should know before you just decide you want me as a friend.
I'm gonna be real. Uh, it can't be as bad as what I know from Artisan's past. I'm gonna be real.
Well, I don't know a lot about Artisan's past, so
Artisan's
sure.
Artisan's been through some shit, done some shit that they regret. This being here was supposed to be them trying to heal and work on themselves from that, and then all this shit happens.
I mean, I think the most important thing for you to know before you decide you want to be friends with me is that I have also already talked with Athena, and um, that seems to be a hot button topic for you. So if that is a problem, I would suggest you
Yeah, I know
either ask questions or
you've mentioned it to me before. Um, I don't know. I just be careful with anything related to her.
yeah. I mean, I can.
Okay.
I can. I am. I probably will. I mean, what we talked about, I don't think will ever happen. So I'm not particularly concerned. And if it does happen, I consider it a win for me, and I'm kind of alright with that.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, Cece, if you want to be friends, we can be. I just come with a lot of baggage that I'm not going to talk about right off the cuff, but sure.
Yeah,
I feel like I don't know you that well as well.
that's fair. Um, yeah, I'm pretty sure everyone I know has baggage, so
Yeah, that's the truth.
whenever I don't know. I guess it's something whenever you're ready to tell me, you can tell me.
Sure. I mean, I can tell you the lighter things. My favorite color is green. I love animals.
Mhm.
My
I can tell.
best friend is my dog. And I have a kid. So, there's that.
Oh, when did that one
Technically,
happen?
I guess. Hi, John.
Hello.
But yes, that's fine by me.
Do we want to check on the unarmored defenseless librarian?
They're probably fine. If it's
Because if
bothering
we
you,
are
though, be
writing
sure.
a friend journal, do I still need to be here? No, I was just asking a question. I don't know.
And people say I'm eavesdropping. Everyone does it.
everybody drops some eaves every once in a while, I suppose. But yeah, I kind of want to check on the defenseless and armorless librarian.
That's fair enough. I think I'm gonna finish taking my dog, unless you need me to be there for some reason.
No, not really.
Alright, then I'll see you both around.
Okay.
Best regards to the librarian and the books.
Mm-hmm.
Great. Have a lovely day.
Yeah, you too, Scribble.
We do need to have tea soon, I agree. Come on, Perry. We gotta go, bud. Come on, bud.
Hmm. Okay, they said to the left of Stixie's house. Swim, swim, swim. Yeah, nuggets. Okay. Hello.
Hi, guys.
We're
Did everything turn out well?
yeah, we're just checking on you. Yeah, this area might need a little bit more lighting.
Yeah. I didn't get any of my materials, but yeah.
I mean,
Other
if you
than that,
need,
I've been doing pretty good.
I mean, if you need materials, I have plenty.
Oh, I think I'm doing pretty good so far.
Okay. What about like,
Oh,
what about like some armor or something? You know, since there's mobs and stuff.
mm, I mean, it wouldn't be really fun if you gave me everything. This is a new
What?
adventure.
Uh, okay.
Yeah. I I like being out and doing some of this old-fashioned work.
Hmm.
It's really a nice, fresh breath of air, honestly.
Oh, I see, I see. I mean, being cooped up in a library all the time would
Well, I
feel pretty
mean,
suffocating after a while.
yeah, I guess, but I mean, it was I mean, it's good when you have a bunch of books coming in, which I mean, recently we've had a fair amount.
Mm-hmm.
You know, as long as you stay busy, I guess you don't really notice, but it is nice to come out and appreciate this again.
Sounds interesting.
Yeah, it's definitely different, even though I've been here before.
Mm-hmm. Well, it's
I'm sure
supposed.
Dodd can understand that. Yeah. Oh,
Hmm?
dear bees.
Oh, yeah. Oh, ew.
Hmm. Odd. Yeah, but I hope everything's been smoothed over from whatever situation you guys got going on.
Discussions, setting up plans for things to happen.
Yeah. Um. Well, I mean, at least you have a plan.
Yeah, as good a one as we can get about what's going on.
Yeah. I mean, do you need help any with your post office?
I don't think it's something I can exactly work on right now since there's a mist there. Alright.
All right.
Alright.
Well,
Thanks,
if you
John.
could, Jod, please keep this on the low from Calador. I'm sure whatever you guys might be going on might be more important than just me wandering. Thank you. I really appreciate that. And
Mhm.
bye, Jod. You have a good day.
Yeah, have a good one, Judd. I mean, are you sure you don't do things? Like, is there something you
I'm
want
sure.
to?
I mean, not really. I want to find the books, but you already gave me that.
Uh-huh. Uh, I do have. I'm. I'm going to be honest with you, as a fellow enjoyer of one's job, who is underpaid and overworked. Um,
Yeah.
okay, some of your books might be gone.
Well, I mean, in that case, I might as well find the person who's done it and at least get something out of them.
I mean, I can take you to where they were.
Hmm. Okay. Let me put some of this stuff down first, and I'll follow you.
Oh, okay. Are you sure you don't like, I don't know, a bag for storage or something?
No, I've got plenty enough stuff to do that. I mean, I got pretty quick to work while you guys were talking, so
What the fuck? This guy's weird.
see, there we go.
Oh yeah,
Put some of my
yeah, I mean,
things
of
in.
course, it's just storage. I mean, I just got a new I just got a new Bejeweled backpack that really doesn't have much stuff in it that I can just lend to you.
I mean, I don't know. You could possibly need it for something.
Okay. Um,
Yeah. I mean, you're a post office person, so I mean, you may need it to transport goods.
I mean, I already had like three other bags another bag plus another bag plus another bag
No, it's good.
plus
Here, I have something for
shulkers.
you for showing me around.
Hmm?
Flower.
Oh, well, that's nice. That's pretty.
Yeah. I mean, the one thing you can give me is leading to me where you think the books are,
Yeah, I can do that.
if you wouldn't mind.
Yeah,
You've got a lot going on from what I've seen
yeah.
so far.
I thought things cooled down, but I suppose I was wrong.
Hmm. Many things can happen in the heat of a moment and then come up later.
Yeah.
I mean, you know, happens plenty in history, if I know that, is for
I
sure.
suppose so. If you've been around since uh Caldor's coronation.
Yeah. Oh, ow.
Oh, careful,
It's all
you're
good.
squishy. Are you
I am
sure
a
you
little
don't want
squishy,
like
but it's fine.
are you sure you don't like extra hearts, you know?
Hmm, I don't think so.
Uh,
I heal up quite quickly.
alright, alright. Um, yeah. This was where they were. I have no idea
Oh,
if he actually took them with him, but there's a good chance they're, you know.
did you and your friend get by the same person?
No.
Oh, well, is there a place I could find this person? I mean,
Well, careful. Um,
I am.
they yeah,
My bad.
they're not in the overworld.
Oh,
As far as I know, they went to the end.
that's a shame.
Yeah, good riddance.
I mean, there are chests in there, but I don't necessarily want to go close.
Yeah. Yeah, I wouldn't suggest it.
Yeah. Um. hmm, Well, that is a shame, but at least it's something, a lead. Maybe I could eventually actually get a permit. I mean, I am a librarian, so it would make
mhm,
trading a lot easier for books,
mhm. Yeah.
possibly.
Mhm.
Hmm. Well, I definitely appreciate you bringing me here at least.
Uh-huh. Um, I don't know. Are you sure I don't know, like, want some, like, stuff for tools and all that?
I don't think so. I mean,
Also, I
I
never
would enjoy
asked,
your.
what are your pronouns?
Oh, she, they is. Why?
Alright. But yeah, I don't know, like, stuff for
Appreciate that.
tools, gold, diamonds,
Mm,
Sinisa,
I don't know. I'm kind of just here, I suppose, for now. I might as well be doing something with myself while I get information.
Oh,
Okay, let
okay.
me make a quick note. Sorry.
You're good. You know,
Yeah.
No, wait, did I catch your name? I'm sorry, I'm terribly forgetful.
Connor.
Yeah,
Connor's my
okay.
name.
Okay, just wanted to make sure. I'm sorry.
No, you're all good.
Um,
It's nice. Fresh air out here.
yeah.
Very calm. I mean, I may be in my library all the time, but I still hear the hustle and bustle of the capital.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. I mean, yeah, small town Avine. I mean, it's a great place to get lost in.
Yeah. Especially since it's been such a long time.
Mm-hmm. What was Avine like, what, 300 years ago?
It was not as populated that this is all. Like I said, the post office was just a hut. I think there was only 1 or 2 people living in these woods.
Mm-hmm.
If there were more, they were probably just hidden and not in any big houses or anything.
Mm-hmm.
I know people travel through here a lot. That's why the Tree of Unity is here.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's been a long time.
Yeah. I don't know. I don't know. I mean, unless you need any help with your house or anything like that, I can leave you be to work on that.
Yeah, not really. Unless you need some company or something with whatever you're doing. Yet whatever you're going with is probably tough based on what context I do have.
Oh, yeah, I mean, don't worry about it. I just working on packing up, moving to my other place.
Huh.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, do let me know if you need help with that.
All right, all right. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So we should probably start walking back just in case.
Yeah.
That stuff is really unpredictable.
Uh-huh. Hmm. How much do you know about the mist? Like, do you know what's going on with all of it?
I know it follows negativity. That's mainly it. I mean, I haven't seen much of a burst like this in the overworld in a long time.
In a long time. So, has this happened before or something?
Well, I mean, something like it happened before. I wouldn't say exactly the situation.
I see. I see.
Yeah. I mean, weird things happen for those who seek knowledge.
I suppose so.
For sure.
Yeah.
But yeah.
Okay. Yeah, I mean, I can leave you to your house building.
Yeah.
Just packing. If you need anything, I have everything.
Yeah. I'll let you know.
Okay.
And you let me know.
Yeah,
I
yeah.
am just here, after all. Might as
Uh,
well be doing something with my time.
yeah. I mean, I'm not gonna be around here as much. I might make like a temporary, like small post office. Um, that can still function for the intake of mail.
Yeah, I would suggest that.
Yeah.
Seems like whoever had it out for you might do it again. You never know.
Oh, he's not in the overworld anymore, so I don't know what he's doing.
Well, that's a good thing. So this person with the book blew up your house? Or your post office, I suppose?
Yeah, we got the books. Um, we got the books at around the same time.
Uh-huh.
Yeah. Just researching stuff.
Hmm. Well, I mean, I have some knowledge, so if you have anything else, I can either point you in the right direction or at least tell you.
Alright. I mean, if I have any questions, I'll let you know.
Yeah.
Alright. I'll leave you. I'll leave you to then.
All right. We
Ta-ta!
part our ways for now. Bye-bye.
They're odd. Rather odd. Don't want. Sorry. Voice crack. My goodness. One sec. I'm gonna wet my whistle. There we go. Alright. Not want anything. That's hilarious. Everybody wants something. There we go. So yeah, today is just gonna be, moving out, moving things to Pretty. I have a storage room set up in Pretty. There we go. Do. 7, okay. There, and there. Dudes. And then some dice, drift dice. Yes, I do. There we go. B. Dudes. 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 Okay. 1, 2, 3. Dudes. 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 Dude. Dude. Dudes. 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 Okay. Dudes. And there. And there. Okay, so I'm gonna put the book bag over here. I don't think I'm really gonna go for much organization. As far as these boxes go. There we go. Dudes. Do. There we go. That way. Puppy. The word enemy. I don't know. How have you guys been? I know I said I wasn't gonna stream. This is kind of a last minute decision. So I don't think this is something that's gonna be happening for too long. Sorry for like the immediate starts. Once again, rather unplanned. Doing good. That's great, Java. Damn. I mean, we're moving out of the main area now. I'm not gonna be working as much with the Cloud Cafe. I guess I'd still be around to, pick up shifts for it. Mm. Do 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 do. There you go. Thankfully, the inventory glitch isn't happening right now. Or this would be a lot more tedious than it needed to be. Cute. There. There. Mm-hmm. 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 Yeah, especially especially can't be a long stream today because it's my bro's birthday. So hell yeah. Here we go. I don't think I need any of that. There we go. Yeah. There we go. There we go. Yep. Do 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 do. There we go. There we go. Ooh, nice. Yay. I'm sorry if it's not. I'm sorry if it's not super exciting right now, guys. I woke up right before my pal stream started. Yeah. But yeah, like I was saying at the beginning of the stream, it's Connor's debut on Artoria. I don't know, so I suggest going over there. I don't think they're interacting with their chat right now. I don't think they're actively looking at it right now. Which is I know it's something that they'll fix and work on by the next stream. But yeah, we're very happy to have them as a member now. There. Oh, 7. Yep. Here we go. Do do do. Do do do. Yeah. Getting things moving up. I'll no longer be in the spawn area. You know, I don't need all that stone. I take the purpur though. Mm-hmm. Ooh, and the andesite. Hell yeah. Gravel. Mossy. Oh, apparently I do have blood. It's not my friend's though. Yeah, that's funky. Red rock's kind of funky. There's melon. Spring gourds. You, okay. Funkiest thing about this person is saying that they didn't want anything. Everybody wants something. Probably just didn't want anything right now. Yeah, that's probably it. Dudes? Okay. Do. Okay, these are filled up. There we go. Oh, that's my wormhole in my computer. Dudes. Doo-doo. I think I might be able to just shove everything else in my bag, depending. Boat, need another boat. No, I don't care about the blaze powder and blaze rounds right now. Don't need the arrows. Not necessary, not necessary, not necessary. Oh wait, was I say? That's necessary for trade. Says that. 6. 6 are easily made, I need it. But the suspicious 2 I will take. Guess these. No, that's good. Okay. Oh, you can... Stuff that can be used for getting levels. Some ibis vines, read that, since I... There you go. Down here, shovel this in here. Doo-doo-doots. I don't need... Actually, I don't know. I might need pythodendron saplings. Fir leaves. Don't need fir leaves. Take that, take that, take that. Oh, I'll definitely take that. My wiggly things. The vents. Venting? Sus? Among Us? Dudes. Dudes. Don't need to know. I feel like I put something in my bit. Right, reads. There we go. There. There. Anything else I need from in here? No, I don't think so. Get some pepper. Ooh, those are aesthetic. Nothing there. Just much another word. I'll take a stack with me so I can start my new farm. But other than that, that's everything. I'm not really gonna be coming back here with, you know, oh, yeah, you guys know. You guys know what happened if you've seen the last stream. One sec. Nope, and there goes my phone. One sec. But yeah, I'm probably gonna be ending it here, guys. Things are packed up. I'm not really gonna be. I am gonna be around, I suppose. I just not for maybe a little bit. I don't know. I don't know. I know. I might make the new little post area over there next to the mob farm. Yeah. Kind of bothersome though. I mean, once the mist is dealt with, I'll probably work on rebuild this. Might go for a full remodel. Second time this has happened, I'd have to rebuild this place. What can you do, I suppose? I don't know, not trust your friends. Ugh. Yeah. I'm gonna just scooch around here. I'm gonna collapse the tunnel. You know, in a couple places to try and make sure that Yum won't be able to get through and make his way to Pretty. If he ever, whenever he decides to get out of the end and fuck with Artisan. And yeah, I'll be leaving it here today, guys. I hope you enjoyed the stream. Really short one. It's like half the time, even my shorter ones. I hope I do hope you guys enjoyed watching. I don't have anything planned for a little while as far as like lore wise. Um, anything soon, but I will be, probably doing some chill streams or hanging out with people. And yeah, I'm actually gonna raid Connor. Hell yeah, okay. Dudes, /raid thick underscore miser. Yeah. Say hi to Connor and be nice. Dudes. Alright. Have a good one, everyone. I'm out of here.